Namaskar, I am Prakash, Astrologer, and today's special video I'll be forecasting your Saturn transit effect for this year up to 2027. It's starting from 2027 March up to June 2027, which include Saturn transit effect analysis with remedies, tasks, precautions and chanting. And this is a complimentary horoscope forecast from my YouTube membership and for my YouTube membership channel, where my membership have access to all extended, I say that weekly, monthly, yearly horoscope, including with task, precaution, chantings every week. And to join our membership, simply click and join the button below and this video and join our community and be the first to get your premium horoscope exclusively to all 12 astrological signs, including your task, precaution, chantings, and what you want to accomplish. Let's talk about Libra 2025 Saturn transit effect, a transit of Saturn. Transit of Saturn for Libra 2025 to 2027. Saturn transit is important, very important. Why? Because Saturn represents karma. Saturn represents employment. Saturn represents work, profession, career. Saturn means status, prestige. Saturn means honor, income resources. Saturn means money. So when we're talking about money, we're talking about Saturn. Saturn means property. Saturn means wealth. Saturn means when you're converting liquid cash into wealth. That is Saturn. Saturn means assets. Saturn means lifespan. Saturn means health issues. Saturn means death. Saturn means crisis. Saturn means trauma. Saturn means grief. Saturn means hard work's reward. Saturn means whole service sector, whole professional sector, whole career sector, whole merchandising. That is Saturn. So Saturn is quite important. So Saturn transit will be changing this year. So Saturn transit effect for Libra for the future. So transit of Saturn in the 6th house. Libra, starting from 29th of March 2025, it will carry on till 3rd of June 2027. So Saturn transiting through 6th house, Libra. Pi of Saturn will be gold. And you'll face many struggleful complications, many delays achieving your objectives, achieving your goals. And there will be many enemies and lots of secret tension, which you wouldn't share with anybody. You face lots of family, professional complications, and you will be fearful of enemies and disease. You're going through a lot of stress, anxiety, fruitless expenditure, living conflict and arguments. You got to deal with your family. You got to deal with your relationship. All the matters linked family or relationship very, very carefully. There are many different opinion clashes as well. Libra, you will feel that your project will be on hold and you feel sometimes very much stuck and blocked. There will be a rising in expenditure, few hassles you'll go through. You must look after your health, well-being. More you become determined, more you become successful. At this time, your personal happiness can be missing. Your expenditure and struggle will be higher than your imagination. Health, take care of yourself from cold, throat infection, breathing issue, any complication linked with bladders. Beware of legal issues, fine, penalty, punishment. Beware of any animosity linked with between you and your partner. There might be quite a few different opinions between you and your family members. If you're a single getting married, then you become more coming across lots of obstacles, delays, waste of time. Beware of any accident, any mishappenings. Saturn position in your 6th house mostly signifies financial gain. This time period will see you get settling all your outstanding bills, debts, dues. The flow of money will be smooth one, generally more than you would expect. You may be buying a land or property. Some of you also consider building a house or land or you already own. This time period will see you winnings over or defeating your enemies. Health, good health, and you will be at the peace with yourself, both professionally, socially. There are good timing. Some of you also find an older person, older people exceptionally supportive toward you. Friends will be helpful and more sympathetic than ever. This time period is good for romance, relationship, getting married, will enjoy happiness. Sensuous relationship with their spouse. Lovers can look forward to the many deeply emotional experiences. Those expecting a child may welcome a new member of the family. Your relative will be happy with you during this planetary position. Saturn position in your 6th house. This is a critical time in your development. When you Saturn leave this house and cross the 7th house, your effort to attain your goal, ambition will begin to bear definite fruit if you have handled this house properly. Even if you have not received much recognition for your efforts in the past few years, you'll begin to receive then. The transit of Saturn through 6th house can be compared for preparing for debit, or you have to put everything in order to you can make a maximum impact. It's just like it's preparing for the future. Consequently, this is a time of very heavy responsibility and hard work. At this time, your responsibility may seem overwhelming and you may not feel equal to challenge. If you are employed, you may find it difficult to live up to your employer's demand, which can lead to difficulties on the job. The situation is made worse by feeling that even if you did better and you would not adequately recognized or compensated for your effort, and you would probably be the right, at least in the short run, but in the long run, you can keep it, the work will be beneficial. Your effectiveness as a human being will be tested during this time period. Therefore, you should try to take your performance into shape in many areas, especially work, professional matters. Later, you will be in more public position where it will be harder to make necessary changes. Conserve your energy. Now, in order to devote yourself more efficiently to whatever must be done, if you scatter, you waste your energy, you will not have enough. If you try to compensate with extra burst of energy, and your health may be suffering. The 6th is also a house, 6th house is a house of health, and Saturn transit means that you must attend to your health. Treat your body as a tool that must be well cared for you in order to achieve its desired purpose. Your health break down during this particular transit. You should examine the way you should handle your physical energy. Make whatever the changes are necessary that your lifestyle more accurately reflect your instinct reality. Both your body, mind must be in shape for impending emergency and for your energy into the outer world, where everybody can see them more clearly. That will happen shortly. So whenever you face any of the following problems, complication, number 1, if you become alcoholic. Number 2, if you have a health complications linked with bladder and kidney, Saturn become negative. If you become alcoholic, Saturn become negative. If you're going through legal conflict, Saturn become negative. If you have a complication with police, Saturn become negative. If you're going through series of financial losses, Saturn become negative. If you have a lack of cash, Saturn become negative. If you're going through professional losses, Saturn become negative. If you're cheating, deception, fraud by your own family, if you're going through that kind of cheating, deception, fraud by your own family, Saturn become negative. These are the tasks you must do. Task number 1. Bury 6 kilogram black salt in the ground on a Saturday morning between 4:30 and 6:30 for 6 Saturday. Become making Saturn active to positive. First task. Second task, fill a clay pot with mustard oil. Meaning take a clay pot, large size, biggest size clay pot, fill it with mustard oil. See your whole body shadow in the clay pot, in that mustard oil, and bury that clay pot in the river. How you bury it? Put that clay pot trapped in a cement concrete block. Cover it properly. I hope so far you are enjoying this video, and if you are, please give me a like and subscribe to our diamond subscription from our official website prakashastrologer.com, and Android app, where you can have access to all our premium content, weekly, monthly, yearly horoscope services, including with the task, precaution, chanting, every report coming in the video and written in both ways. Enjoy the diamond subscription and enjoy all the content. Wish you all the very best of luck. Trap that clay pot in a concrete block, then drop it smoothly in the river or in the deepest lake or deepest sea. That will take your Saturn inactivity away. Make it positive. Next task, try to keep a black dog as your pet. Saturn become positive. You must keep a crystal goat on an octagon mirror in your house. Take an octagon mirror, put a crystal goat from the crystal shop, and mirror facing toward upward. You can see your face. Put a crystal goat, put it on your desk in your house. Make your Saturn activity positive. And next one, donating 2 kilogram pure ghee to temple in the langar for 12 Friday, monthly or weekly, twice is yours. Saturn become negative to positive. And precaution wise, try not to buy any new shoes for 1 year or 2.5 years. Try not to buy any steel pans for 1 year or 2.5 years. Try not to buy any electronic items for 2.5 years or 1 year. Avoid it. That will never make Saturn negative. Try not to lose your shoes or exchange your shoes in the religious places. Saturn will never be negative, but try not to. Refrain from any kind of distraction or stubborn attitude. Try not to have a sky window in your rooftop. Saturn will be positive. Refrain from lies and scandal. Saturn will be okay. And never ever visit a temple with your shoes. Always leave your shoes in your car or at home. Saturn will be fine. Refrain from non-vegetarian food, seafood, alcohol, all kind of intoxication or smoking. Saturn will be fine. Mantra, which will help you quite a lot, which will make you Saturn active to positive. Aum Harim Batukai Aap Dudharnai Kuru Kuru Batukai Harim. Aum Harim Batukai Aap Dudharnai Kuru Kuru Batukai Harim. Aum Harim Batukai Aap Dudharnai Kuru Kuru Batukai Harim. Aum Harim Batukai Aap Dudharnai Kuru Kuru Batukai Harim. Aum Harim Batukai Aap Dudharnai Kuru Kuru Batukai Harim. Aum Harim Batukai Aap Dudharnai Kuru Kuru Batukai Harim. More you do this, more you root out your Saturn's inactivity to positivity. Requirement is jug of water. Requirement is timing is night time. Asana is blanket asana. Direction facing west facing direction. And time for devotion 48 minutes, 72 minutes, 96 minutes, 144 minutes. More you do it, more you achieve success, prosperity, rising and accomplishment.